Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and today I am accompanied by Tempest. How's it going, man?
Pretty good, man.
So,
Hi, everybody.
for those of you who don't know, Temp is old school. So when I started streaming, Did you find me the first day? I
I
don't know
think it
if you found me the
was.
very
I
first
think it was the
day.
fourth day. I think it was the
Something like
fourth
that,
day.
yeah. Because when I start, okay. So for those of you who don't know, it's actually on my YouTube. Um, I started playing. Um, I started playing Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key like at 2 a.m. on April 7th, the day it came out. I was there trying to download and try and install it, which is why my ID number is only 4 digits long. And way back then, it was just me talking to myself. And then, but a bunch of people started showing up, and Temp was one of the first people. And Temp is, did you go to college for math?
I'm in college right now for engineering.
Got you.
So
Well, we're
yes,
gonna call him a
relatively.
mathematician, because Temp is huge into math, and actually Temp was the first person who showed us, or showed me at least, how to calculate roughly damage. We figured out with him. We figured out a bunch of stuff way back when. I don't even remember now. But anyway, the reason why I have him here tonight, the reason why I want to talk with him is that we're gonna talk about proud mode now. This, we don't have proud mode yet. And Temp mostly plays the JP version, and he actually also streams on Twitch. Are you just on Twitch right now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
so
on
he
Twitch.
shows on Twitch. I'll leave his link in the description, guys. But anyway, okay. So my first question is, what is proud mode?
Proud mode are specific set of quests. They don't really have very high enemy levels in it, but these quests have very specific regiments you have to follow throughout them, such as 40% guild. You can only use attack gauge 5 or higher. You can only use attack gauge 3. You can only use medals that hit 3 times. Um, they're very, very specific requirements to these quests, and the way you get through Proud is basically you have to one turn every single enemy in these. That way you can get these little Electrum orb things that are used to upgrade your Proud Quest Keyblades, which are by far the best mono blades in the game right now.
Okay, so they're kind of like Treasure Trove and Three Wishes and Lady Luck.
Yes, and
Okay.
I think the common theme for all of them, they only have one
Oh, only one what?
reverse slot
Oh,
for each
okay.
Keyblade.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, so so how many Proud Quests do you guys have right now in the JP version?
325, and to actually add to that, on after quest 300, we stopped getting orbs to upgrade our Keyblades. We only get 2 mirrors per quest now. Which
Wow.
I'm assuming they're done. They're either done making Keyblades in general, and we're just what we have is what we're gonna get in terms of Electrum.
Okay.
But so that's kind of a curious idea, because I don't know if they're gonna add Electrum in farther quests
So
when they
what's the
decide to make another Keyblade.
highest level you can get your Keyblades right now then?
All of them can get above plus 25.
Got you. So
It
okay.
takes 99.
So as you guys know, we don't have Proud Quest yet. We might get it January 1st, because from what we know in the I don't even have that notice anymore. Do we? Well, I don't think we have that notice anymore. What we had in the notices when they talked about it was that we were gonna get. I think we're getting Proud Quest in Proud Mode in January, right? I don't know. You don't know, but I'm asking people in the stream right now. I guess the other question I have is, what medals are worth keeping to
For
be able
Proud
to do
Mode,
Proud Mode? Yeah.
all of them. Okay, so my first only really had my gilded premiums like HD Roxas and stuff, but now I'm carrying 380 medals and about 14 rows of 6 stars, and even then, that's not enough to get me through remaking every single quest. I'm nowhere near it, and there is, because it's such a wide diversity of requirements you're going to need to do these power quests, that saving up and guilting every single medal you can come across is the best thing for you.
Right.
The only other way to describe it is the only medals you can actually get rid of are straight upgrade medals, like Black Coat Mickey to Illustrated Leon, as they have the exact same multiplier. Well, not exactly multiplier, but they have the exact same ability, exact same amount of hits, exact same cost. So you can take that medal, Illustrated Leon, 9 times out of 10 over a Black Coat Mickey due to that reason.
Really?
Yes.
So, is there any times where you have to use a medal with a low guilt?
Well, for example, the quest that I just did on Proud Quest,
Okay.
I could only use tier 3 or lower. And obviously most of my medals are tier 4 medals or higher because I'm
Right, it's
because
JP.
of Japan version. So
Yeah, it's JP. So
I had to
you have
go down
everything
to
guilted.
I had to go down to tier 3 version to. I do have a lot of tier 3 medals, but it was kind of like, okay, well, I guess I got to go down because I can't use Kyrie anymore as she's tier 4. Can't use, and that's probably your biggest savior and Proud for me was just having a Kyrie all the time. I couldn't use any of my strong heavy hit medals, not anymore. So I had to go down to like a VV again because he was my only buff medal at that time.
Okay.
It was odd.
So, all right. So, for us who right now we're kind of trying to decide what to keep and what not to keep. Also, the fact that we only have, what's it called? We only have, thank you, Gwei. The fact that we only have, 500 slots right now in our Keyblades. How much does that affect us? How bad do you think that is for us? Because personally for me, I can't keep, I honestly cannot keep 5-star medals. I started giving up all my 5-star medals. I've changed everything to 6-star, and now you're telling me this, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So it's not good, right?
Let's see, a 5-star or less.
Do you ever need like 3 stars and 4 stars?
I've never.
Or 1 star?
Honestly, I've never actually seen that, to be honest. I've never seen a stars or less in a Proud Quest, which kind of throws me off that it was in a NA event thing because I don't think we've ever had that in Japan.
All right, so I'm looking up the notice right now. Thank you very much, Gwen and Oblivion, for finding this for me. So in our update, it says new mains. Oh, okay. So we're getting new main story content starting January 2017. What quest are you guys up to right now?
600 and something.
Oh, so we're only at 525.
I think
so
we're at
that might be part of the reason.
Yeah.
And
we did
then
start getting 250 jewels per quest.
Multiplayer mode. You guys are also getting multiplayer mode in February, right?
Yeah, I have no idea what that's gonna be. But
Gotcha. Okay, there it is. Yes, it is. It is. It does say Proud mode is coming for high level play starting January 2017. So, if the game is any indication of the past, it's probably going to be on the first, because every time they say something is coming a certain day, it comes like on the first day. And it's very weird because this is Square Enix we're talking about, and they're usually not that good, with the whole time thing. Okay, so I guess my next question is, and we kind of touched on this briefly before, but have you heard about the theory, and I personally believe in myself too, have you heard about the theory that North America Proud Mode is global Proud Mode is going to be different than JP Proud Mode? And have you heard why?
I haven't heard why, but
okay. Well, let me
scroll down a little bit.
Yeah, I will. Give me a second. Sorry. I have to do this, and do this, and do this. And there. Okay. So it says, for those seeking a challenge, Proud Mode will be coming soon. Quests and Proud Mode will feature special conditions that will make clearing them a real challenge, even for veteran players. However, those who are able to overcome these difficulties will earn a brand new Keyblade. In addition to all the above, we have even more exciting campaigns and events planned, so stay tuned. So far it sounds like there's only going to be just one Keyblade coming for us. Yeah. Which makes sense. It makes sense they're not going to give us everything right away,
Yeah. Like Sleeping Lion is quest 3, Counterpoint is quest 103, and then Fenrir is quest 203.
Right. So we're probably just going to get the first chunk then of them.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, so the reason why I personally believe, and I know a lot of other people are supporting this idea, is because a couple of months ago, or like I think a couple of months ago, they nerfed so many of our tier 2 medals. They made them so much stronger. And the way our game has progressed, we don't have the capacity to... Okay, you have to spend several $1,000s to have a gilded tier 4 right now. And for what you guys have, you kind of needed those. You know, you had to have the tier 4s gilded. Even in the first ones, right? I mean, the first ones were pretty difficult too.
In
proud mode?
Yeah, the first ones were actually really, like, forget I can use actually right now. Brandon was trying to do proud mode, and he had a gilded illustrated Sephiroth, and no, I think a gilded illustrated Terra, and I think he just couldn't get, like, I think his Keyblade was too low leveled, and he couldn't get through the first proud quest. He just couldn't do enough damage.
Right. So if they release proud mode to us right now, I'm not going to be able to do them. I'm just not going to be able to do them. So that's part of the reason why I believe that they are going to start us at a lower level, because as we know, JP was supposed to be the alpha version, you know? JP was supposed to be the alpha version of this game, but then of course Square Enix decided to push it back the game, ended up pushing it back over a year. So JP kept going, and JP became a huge success, and then they released NA, you know, and then Global. But I seriously believe that they are going to start our proud mode much easier than your guys's, but using like tier 1 and tier 2 medals, because you guys don't use tier 1s for anything, do you? Well, apart from Nova.
No.
Well,
Yeah,
what's it called?
Just Nova.
What's it
Burst.
called, JP? Burst mode, yeah.
Yep.
I like burst mode better. It sounds better.
It threw me off when they said Nova. I was like, what is Nova?
Yeah, what is it? All right, actually, we're going to... 1 second, I want to see something. Because the day just reset for us. Do we have anything new? Wow, we don't have anything new. Are they serious about this? No, it's like, this is our day. This is like our day to update stuff is what's it called? It's Thursday night. This is like the first time ever we're gonna check together here real quick to see if there's anything at all. All right, let's see.
The only thing we got today was Key Art 6.
What the only thing?
The only thing we got was
you probably all got a free one too.
No, unfortunately. I want them bad, but...
Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. What actually came out today? Come on. Thinking. There it goes. Nothing. Oh, year-end celebration. We do have an update.
Nice.
We do have an update. Year-end celebration. That's right now, isn't it? All right, so I'm gonna look at it for a real quick. Oh, that's it. Wait, is that today? Yeah, that's today. All right, that's not even worth making a video about.
Jewels, mirrors, and more.
I don't know how I feel about this.
What's a total?
I don't know. Anyway, I guess it's not even worth talking about. Let's keep talking then. So, okay, so if proud mode comes, if we get proud mode, I guess today's Friday already, so we get it in 48 hours. If we get proud mode in 48 hours, yeah, I just don't think I don't think that many of us are going to be able to do it, you know, unless they radically change our pulls where we get like orb pulls. Which you guys have that, don't you? The orb,
Yeah.
the legendaries or the tier
Yeah, we
fours.
also get guaranteed premiums every single pull.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So like,
When
for
did that
example,
happen?
that's been a while. For like our current pull for Key Art 6, we get guaranteed past high score challenge medals, and for Nominee we got guaranteed HD Axel, Illustrated Xemnas, Black Coat King Mickey, Illustrated Sephiroth, Illustrated Ventus, and Illustrated Sora. We get a random one of those every pull.
I'm at a loss for words here. So, and how much is the mercy pull for key art?
5, just 5 pulls, so
Oh.
15,000. Yeah.
See, that's just okay. That's just the reason why I don't believe our proud mode is going to be the same. I just don't see it. I just don't see our proud mode being the same. Just because I can't fathom them doing that for us like in 48 hours. I can't fathom in 48 hours they're gonna be, hey, here you go, there's all this updates and all this stuff. I don't know.
I can tell you right now from what you were asking earlier about, what you were saying earlier about players not being ready.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you, I can guarantee you, if it's the exact same thing in Japan, most of the players are not ready for proud mode.
Oh yeah, which and that's
Guarantee
why
you.
I just don't think they're going to keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't think that they're going to do the same thing for us. It just doesn't make sense because I've seen the proud mode. I've asked people to kind of tell me what's coming for us or how they are, and just from the requirements they've told me and how much damage you need to be outputting, we can't do that.
Yeah, and it's even harder. Like, I know from when.
Sorry, I keep losing you, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's go over it.
But one of your main buff medals is Jack and Sally,
Uh-huh.
and it's not guilted, right? Your Jack and Sally's not guilted, right?
No, not even close. No.
That means you can't use that for proud mode.
Wait,
You just
what?
can't use it. Yeah, because that first mission requires 40% guilt or higher, so you cannot use that medal special ability for proud mode.
No.
Yep. This is the issue that a lot of NA players are gonna face going into proud mode, because you can't use any
So
of those
they all
medals.
have to be guilted.
Exactly.
What?
If it's does not follow the rule, you cannot use that medal special ability.
Okay, that's gonna kill the game.
Hmm. Like Terra, you can't use him.
I
He's
can't
not
use
guilted.
any of my I can't use any of my buffers.
Yep.
Oh wow. Well, no, they have to be tier 2 buffers. I'd have to go back to that.
Yep, like a Vivi.
Well, I do have a couple of tier 3. I do have Pooh and Piglet guilted.
Boom Piglet. Yeah, there you go. You do have Boom
Okay.
Piglet.
Yeah, but it's nowhere near the output I can do.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to like push in every stage, and then the very next
So,
stage is.
If you play in JP, do you feel like, well, obviously you don't really have, you can't spend money in JP, but okay, if you're considered a whale in the JP version, it's because you have everything, right?
Essentially, yeah. People call me a whale, but I don't spend nearly as much as.
What some other people do.
People, for me, whale is just somebody like. People call somebody a whale just because they have a lot of stuff that they don't have, and it's just kind of a separation. But yeah, essentially, if you have basically everything, you are a whale. And
I don't know.
faction.
I just can't believe that they're gonna. They can't possibly give us the same proud mode, because we're not going to be able to do it.
The thing that worries me the most about you saying that, though, is if you look at that picture that's right on your screen right now, it says 40% guilt. That is the very first proud quest. Level 210 enemy, 40% guilt in Japan.
Uh-oh.
So they're following, that looks like the exact same guideline they're going to be following.
Right. And that's exact same monster, Heartless and everything?
Yep. Level 210, 40% or higher gilded.
Really?
Yep. I can send you my own photo on Discord, but
No, no, no. And yeah, someone just said something very, very, very true. I said okay, so this is what I said when the Ultra Challenges, the Mughal Ultra Challenges came out. I remember saying and thinking to myself, I can't, and I couldn't. I can't do these right now, I said to myself. But in a couple of months, I'll be able to. And it's true, I was able to. But in the current progression of our game, when am I going to have a gilded, when am I going to have a gilded illustrated Kyrie?
yeah.
I mean, like, okay, like right now, if I had unlimited money, and if I started, I wish I could do this actually. I wish I could do this to like do a test. I would start pulling right now, and I would sell everything that was in the tier 4, and I would want to see how long it would take me to gilt an illustrated Kyrie. Because I guarantee you that, oh my goodness, I can't even begin to think of it. I don't even know. I don't know how long it would take me. I mean, it would be a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
That's
3
what-
Christmas
that's the-
Soras, I guess.
That's not even the worst thing about Proud Mode.
What is?
So, Proud Mode comes with an added bonus because you can't get your Proud Keyblades past plus 25 without this.
Okay.
And there are specific quests. We call them Proud Quests, not Proud Mode, but Proud Quests are level 400 plus event quests.
Okay.
Give you these special type of gems called Solar Gems. They're kind of like a power orb,
Okay.
and you need them to upgrade your Keyblade past plus 25. I can't see a lot of NA players doing that without gilded premium medals at all. Like one of the hardest ones is the Camel, and it has like I think it has 55 health bars, and it's level 430 magic enemy.
What?
Yeah. Let's see here. You have to complete the entire quest without having to use a continue, so you have to basically survive through the entire thing. Quest 420 in the speed category is a 105 health bar dark side you have to kill in 600 seconds.
What?
Yeah.
Can you do it?
It will come much later. Well, can I do it? Yeah, I've done all of them. I can do it with ease with my Keyblade. But that's one of the biggest problems that I can see going into the future of Proud Mode, because it does come later in Proud Mode, but it is a necessity for Proud Mode Keyblades.
Right, right. Did you guys also get that nerf where the stronger the monster, the less skills activate?
I honestly don't know.
Because that made a big difference in my game. I know that made a huge difference when they did that to us. I was like, well, and I know why they did it, because high score challenges were getting a little, well, for some people, they were getting easier once they released the plus medals. And also Coliseum, people were getting really far in Coliseum. But yeah.
Are you talking about like the poison?
Yeah, poison
nerf?
plus, paralysis
Yeah.
plus, all those sleep plus.
Yeah, we got that too.
Oh, so it kind of nerfed it so they don't trigger as much anymore.
Well,
the stronger the stronger the enemy.
Yeah, they don't, like, I know that's not 100%. And I know that I think poison doesn't do as much damage anymore or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, poison has a cap. What is it, 40,000 now or something like that?
I think it's 40 grand.
Yeah, that's horrible. I mean, compared to some of the, some of the Heartless who, millions of damage.
Millions of HP. You can't do 40.
It's like 40. Oh, big deal. It's not even worth using it on them then. Well, I mean, it still is, but still.
You can squeeze through some quest on JP and NA, but this comes a limit.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess my main thing is, I mean, I did want to talk to you because I did want to talk to someone who's been doing it for a while and everything, and just looking at our comparison, that's why I mean, I can see them releasing it, but they all, and I mean, the fact that we don't even have Mickey and Brooms yet, I mean, it just, unless they release,
don't have them yet.
well, I get why, just because I understand that when they released them in the JP version, they did it wrong. I mean, it was, they gave them away, and then people, once they got them, it was like expected. And even though people still have to grind for them and still have to pay for them, it's nowhere near the amount of money they could have gotten. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And of course, in NA, they don't have any of the laws, binding them to not. Well, they can fleece people as much as they want. Um, so as a business, of course they want to make more money, but I'm surprised that it's not here yet. The making rooms are here yet because they could be making tons of money, you know?
Yeah. They're really good. Like, I feel like they could make more money
Sorry, we lost you again.
by. Oh, sorry.
To go for it.
I feel like they can make more money if they implement it in the right way to make people buy medals for like high score challenge, because that's where we get most of ours is high score challenge.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's kind of sad,
It's
especially.
interesting. I mean, to me personally, I don't know what they're waiting for. I mean, are they waiting for people to stop spending money? Um, well, if what you're saying, if actually what you're saying, and we get the exact same Nova, they could just stick them in the shop for $20 a Mickey and Broom, and people would do it.
Speaking of burst, real quick,
Hmm.
that's gonna save you in all of your proud mode quests.
Because of the Nova level and everything, the
Yeah,
damage.
like for example, the first quest, I'm pretty sure it might be hard for you to get through it, but I'm pretty sure you could with the right setup. But if you run all the way through it, just get straight to the boss, you could probably one-shot it with your burst.
Hmm.
And if you one-shot with your burst, if you can't do the quest, you can just one-shot it, move on to the next one, and possibly do the next one and get the rewards for it, which is a
Gotcha.
common strategy people use. Like for me, I rushed all the way to quest 203 because I really wanted Fenrir. And quests that I couldn't complete, I just ran to the boss, killed it, and then went to the next quest.
Oh, really? So you just keep going like that without getting everything?
Without getting everything. You don't get the Electrum for the quest,
Uh huh.
but you can always go back and earn it. And if you can do, like, you do all the ones you can 100%, you can eventually one of the Keyblades completely maxed out. And obviously, I was going for Fenrir, and I got my Fenrir maxed out. It's at plus 32, I believe, right now.
So I guess you never use the other ones. You don't never use Treasure Trove and Lady Luck and Three Wishes
No.
anymore.
I mean, my other Proud Keyblades aren't that high, and I do use Lady Luck due to Dark Riku and other medals that came out.
Mm-hmm.
But it all depends on the medal setup, and I do, like, for example, Amanda, she runs a Sleeping Lion setup that's probably the most overpowered speed setup I've seen in the game so far.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody use, and she's obviously not. There's no reason for her to go and use um, Lady Luck for that reason.
Gotcha.
My Sleeping Lion is okay, but I don't have a AOE upright medal, so I end up going to Lady Luck to use Dark Riku at the end.
Right. I don't know. I was kind of hoping that I would feel a little more enlightened, but I feel even. It's just it's something about the game that okay. For me personally, it was very difficult to accept that I couldn't do everything I wanted when the Ultra Moogle challenges came out. Um, and yeah, it was kind of like okay, so eventually I'll be able to do it. Just have to wait time. Just have to wait. Wait till time passes, get more medals, pull a little more, not just go crazy pulling right now to try and get everything. But
Yeah,
also looking back, there's a lot of times when I'm like, well, I wish I would have just pulled until I guilted a certain medal when it was guaranteed.
yeah,
Um,
like Kyrie.
yeah, yeah. It's yeah. Like now looking back, but then again, I wasn't gonna spend $1,400 just to guilt the
Yeah,
medal. Um, so I don't know. I mean, just looking at this coming into the game and looking at where our game currently is right now, it personally for me, it just really is a matter of the. I mean, something has to change. We do need to have the capacity to be able to complete these quests without feeling like we can't. You know. Um,
yeah. Well, how well can you do the Mog quest right now?
oh, I can do them all now. Yeah, I can. I'm fine
See,
now. Yeah, but it
for,
took me. It took 2 months for me to
it's
be
the
able to do it.
same perspective, to be honest, because when I first started Japan
Hmm.
months and months ago, I couldn't do it very well. I had to use like 100 jewels just to revive. Nowadays, I actually ran Mog with only 3 medals on my Keyblade,
Hmm.
and I could just breeze through it. It was a piece of cake. And I think it's going to be the same way for you guys with Proud Mode. You may not be able to run it immediately now, but
Right.
as more medals are released, more variety, more buffs, more high score challenge medals, you'll be able to run it a lot easier.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. I totally understand. I guess for me personally, it's just a matter of. I think it's more the matter of hoping that they change the dynamic where we do get like the orbed tier fours, or like you said, you guys get guaranteed tier fours every single pull, it. I think they're doing it at a slow enough pace where we are able to complete things and not feel too bad. For example, when they finally took away tier ones quest medals, from our pulls, it it took too long, in my opinion. But now it's kind of like it's just a fading bad memory, and things like that. It just feels like. It kind of feels like they're just trying to make this game last a really long time, which is fine with me. It just makes it very interesting to think what's coming. But anyway, anything else you want to say, man?
Nah, that's it.
All right. Well, guys, thank you very much to Temp for being with us. Again, I did really want to talk about this because there's been a lot of people asking me about Proud Mode, and my main question was like, oh, I have no idea. I have no idea what's coming in Proud Mode. I have no idea what to expect. I can't even compare it to the JP version. So I'm very happy that Temp had time right now to talk with us, just so we kind of see, guys, and we might see in 48 hours. We don't know. We might see by the time this video comes out, it might be 24 hours. We might see, guys. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's coming. I will be live when it goes live, if it happens on New Year's. But yeah, I'll definitely leave. If you want to check out Temp, guys, you play just JP version now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do play other games and stuff.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So if you want to check him out, if you want to go talk with him, are you and Brandon still doing that racing thing, or did you finish that?
Yeah, we're still doing that.
We're still doing. Okay. So they're actually doing a really fun thing where they're racing. Are you guys doing the regular quest or?
Yeah, all regular quests.
Okay.
Remaking every single regular quest.
So they're racing, trying to finish it. I thought you guys were going to try and do it in one.
Yeah, we tried, but that was like a 6-hour stream, and we got time.
You're like, we'll pick it up later.
We'll pick it up later.
So I'll leave his link in the description, guys. Go check him out. It's Tempus. What is it? Tempus 13 or Tempus?
TempusXI.
Tempus 11. Okay, TempusXI.
Yeah.
So if you guys look up TempusXI on Twitch, but I will leave his link in the description. And thank you very much for hanging with us. I really appreciate it, dude.
No problem, man.
All right, guys. See ya.